Trees are the homes of birds. Anytime we're going to prune a tree, we want to make that visual inspection first to make sure that we're not disrupting nesting sites. Some trees it's very, very difficult to inspect, very difficult to confirm that it doesn't have nests in it. But just watch for a few minutes and see the activity that's going on. Birds coming and going and coming and going. There could very likely be nesting sites active in a tree that's showing those signs. If you observe a nest in a tree, try not to give too much attention to it. Don't sneak up on it and peek in it and disrupt it and look too close. You'll scare the birds off and they won't come back. If you find a nest in a tree, just give it that sidelong glance from time to time and see the unfolding life. If we find a nest in a tree that we're pruning, we always want to leave that nest till we're sure that the complete fledging has taken place. This is the other reason we don't like to prune during the nesting season. Major pruning of trees should be avoided during the nesting seasons. The nesting season will vary from state to state and region to region, ecosystem to ecosystem. Learn your local ecosystem and realize that spring is a very important time to the birds, and just give them plenty of time to do their thing. When a nest is filled with feces or broken eggshells, we know then that the nest is no longer being utilized. They build a new nest. You can see here that the feces are all piled in there and there's little remnants of eggshells. This nest has been completed. The birds have fledged and gone. And so a nest that is still active, a nest with eggs in it, a nest with a bird on it, we always want to leave that alone. We can always come back to the tree. Trees are patient, but the birds have their narrow window. We have to honor that. We have to allow that. It's the respectful thing to do. Trees that are over pruned have almost no nesting sites in them. We don't want to over prune our trees if for one reason alone. That would be to allow complexity and density and fullness and natural genetic morphology of that tree so that we have a maximum of nesting sites available for the wildlife. Over pruned and stumped and hedged trees provide very, very little habitat for birds. We want to keep our trees in full, natural, complex form so that we have a maximum of nesting sites available. An absence of birds predicts an ecosystem that's out of balance or going out of balance. The ideal thing to do is to think to the bigger picture and realize that that tree may or may not have that much importance to you, but how much importance does it have to the ecosystem? So take the larger context, the inclusive context, that if you see a lot of bird utilization of a particular landscape tree in your yard, maybe that tree just needs to be left alone. Leave it complex. Let it be a condominium of bird life, and see if you can't get on board with that.